In celebration of the Switch 2 launching tomorrow, I'm going to go through most of my 408 Switch 1 game collection. Before we get into the games, let me just go through the consoles I own real fast. We have the red and blue Switch OLED. This is my main one. As soon as Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl released, I got the BDSP Switch Lite, and I use those two consoles to play Pokemon together, trade between each other. I also have the Scarlet and Violet OLED, very pretty. And then I also have the Sword and Shield Switch Lite. So I got this one from Japan, a lot cheaper than it would have cost here. So I'm only missing the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Switch, and then after that I'll have all the special edition Pokemon Switches. And last but not least, I also wanted to pick up the gold Hyrule Edition Switch Lite for when I think Echoes of Wisdom came out. So those are all my Switches. Have not played all of them. I know I'm bad, but yeah, let's get into the games. So we're not going to do any commentary. We're just going to speed right through them. So here we go. Abzu, Active Life Outdoor Challenge, Adventure Academia, Akaba's Trip, Aka R, Alchemic Cutie, Alex Kidd and Miracle World DX, Alice Gear Aegis CS, Concerto of Simulatrix, All-Star Fruit Racing, American Hero, American Ninja Warrior Challenge, America's Greatest Game Shows, Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, Among Us, the Crewmate Edition, Among Us, the Imposter Edition, Among Us, the Ejected Edition, Angry Alligator, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Animal Well, Another Crusade, Ape Out, Arcade Classics Anniversary Collection, Arcade Paradise, Arcade Spirits, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, Arzette, the Jewel of Faramore, Astro Aqua Kitty, the Possum Collection, Astroneer, Astro Knight, Atari Flashback Classics, Atari Mania, Atari Recharge Collection 1, 2, 3, and 4, Atari 50 and the Expanded Edition, Autonauts, Avatar The Last Airbender Quest for Balance, Aviary Attorney The Definitive Edition, Ayo the Clown, Baba Is You, Balan Wonderworld, Balatro, Batboy, Beacon Pines, Big Brain Academy, Brain vs. Brain, Billion Road, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, A Boy and His Blob, A Boy and His Blob Retro Collection, Broforce, Buddy Simulator 1984, Bug Fables The Everlasting Sapling, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, Carnival Games, Cartoon Network Battle Crashers, Castlevania Advance Collection, Castlevania Anniversary Collection, Cathedral, Cat Lateral Damage Re-Meowstered, the Chicken Range Shooter Bundle, and the Chicken Range Full Game Download Smaller Bundle, The Church in the Darkness, Clive and Wrench, Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics, Cobra Kai, The Karate Kid Saga Continues, Cobra Kai 2, Dojo's Rising, Colors Live, Colossal Cave, Construction Simulator 4, Contra Anniversary Collection, Contra Operation Galuga, Coromon, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, Crazy Chicken Extreme, Cuphead, Curse of the Sea Rats, Cursed to Golf, Danganronpa Decadence, Dave the Diver Anniversary Edition, Days of Doom, DC League Super Pets, The Adventures of Crypto and Ace, Death's Door, Demetrios The Big Cynical Adventure and Project Xenon Valkyrie Plus, Demon's Tier Plus, Disney Classic Games Collection, Disney Illusion Island, Dodgeball Academia, Dokapon Kingdom Connect, and in Japanese, Dokapon Ikari no Tetsuken Remaster, Dokapon Up Mugen no Roulette, Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Donut County, Double Dragon and Kunio-kun Retro Brawler Bundle, Dragon Quest Treasures, DreamWorks All-Star Kart Racing, Eagle Island Twist, eBaseball Powerful Pro Yaku 2020 and 2022, El Shaddai Ascension of the Metatron, Eldorand, Ember, Ender Lilies Quietus of the Nights, Endling Extinction is Forever, Everybody Want to Switch, Family Feud, Felix the Cat, Fire Emblem Three Houses, Fire Emblem Warriors, Fire Emblem Warriors Three Hopes, Four Tales, a card-based narrative journey, Frogun, Game Builder Garage, Game Center CX, Areno no Chosenjo 1 and 2 Replay, Garden Story, Gas Guzzlers Extreme, Geminos Animal Pop Stars, Goat Song, Ghostbusters Spear and Unleash the Ecto Edition, Gigabash, Gigantosaurus the Game, Giraffe and Annika, Good Pizza Great Pizza, Gorst Dominus Edition, Grapple Dog, The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, Grounded Fully Yoked, Gunbrick Reloaded, Guts and Goals, Hasbro Game Night for Nintendo Switch, Hatsune Miku Logic Paint S, Haunted House, Hello Neighbor 2, Hogwarts Legacy the Deluxe Edition, Huckle Life, Holy Potatoes Compendium, Hotel Transylvania, Scary Tale Adventures, Hotel Transylvania 3, Monsters Overboard, Humongous Classic Collection, Hyper Gunsport, Immortals Phoenix Rising, Instant Sports Plus, It Takes Two, The Jackbox Party Pack 7, JIKYU Powerful Pro Yakyu, Jumanji the Video Game, Jumanji the Video Game the Collector's Edition, Jumanji Wild Adventures, Just Dance 2022, Just Die Already, KO the Kangaroo, The Karate Kid Street Rumble, Kiwi, Killer Queen Black, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Kitaria Fables, Klonoa Fantasy Reverie Series, Kunio-kun The World Classics Collection, The Lara Croft Collection, The Last Worker, Later Alligator, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Lego The Incredibles, Liberated, Life is Strange The Arcadia Bay Collection, Little Gator Game, A Little Golf Journey, Little League World Series Baseball 2022, Lollipop Chainsaw Repop, Loop Hero, Loop 8 Summer of Gods, and Loop 8 Summer of Gods Celestial Edition. Love 3, Madison, The Many Pieces of Mr. Koo, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020, Mario Golf Super Rush, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mario Strikers Battle League, Mario Tennis Aces, Marsupilami Hoop Adventure, Martian Panic, and the Martian Panic Blaster Bundle, Mato Anomalies, Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection, Metroid Dread, Metroid Prime Remastered, Mighty Fight Federation, Miraculous Rise of the Sphinx, Monopoly for Nintendo Switch, Monopoly for Nintendo Switch plus Monopoly Madness, Monopoly, Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin, Moonscars, Mozart Requiem, Mutant Muds Collection, My Friend Pedro, Myth Force, Mythic Ocean, Namco Museum Arcade Pack, Namcot Collection, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl The Ultimate Edition, Nickelodeon Kart Racers 1, 2, 3, and the Walmart exclusive collection, Night in the Woods, Night Trap, Ninja 5-0, Nintendo Switch Sports, Nintendo World Championships NES Edition, the Deluxe Set, and in Japanese, Nintendo World Championships Famicom Sekai Taikai, the Special Edition, No More Heroes, 3, Nobody Saves the World, Odin Cat's Paradise Collection, Okame Zekaion, Olympic Games Tokyo 2020, the official video game, Omori, Ooblets, The Oregon Trail, the Deluxe Edition, The Outbound Ghost, Pac-Man Museum Plus, Pac-Man World Repack, Paleo Pines, Paper Mario The Origami King, Party Arcade, Pentiment, Peppa Pig World Adventures, Persona 3 Portable, Pickleball Smash, Pigeon Dev's Game Collection, Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, the Definitive Edition, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, Pokemon Sword and Shield in Japanese, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and then Pokemon Scarlet and Violet in Japanese, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Detective Pikachu Returns, and in Japanese, New Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team DX, Pokken Tournament DX, Powerful Pro Baseball 2024-2025, Power Pro Kun Pocket R, Power Slave Exhumed, Prince of Persia The Lost Crown, Prodeus, Puyo Puyo Tetris, Rabbids Party of Legends, Rack and Ruin, Radiant Silvergun, Rain on Your Parade, The Red Lantern, Remnant from the Ashes, Return to Monkey Island, Rico London, Ring Fit Adventure, A Robot Named Fight, Rocket Knight Adventures Resparked, Rocket League The Ultimate Edition, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, the Complete Edition, Rose and Camellia Collection, RPG Golf Legends, Rugrats Adventures in Gameland, Rune Factory 3 Special, the Golden Memories Edition, Rune Factory 5, Runner 3, Samba de Amigo Party Central, Samurai Jack Battle Through Time, Sea of Solitude the Director's Cut, Sega Genesis Classics, Shippo, Shinshan, Me and the Professor on Summer Vacation, The Endless 7-Day Journey. Shin Megami Tensei 3, Nocturne Remastered. Shiren the Wanderer, Tower of Fortune and the Dice of Fate. Sir Lovelot, Skatebird, Skeletech. Skull Island, Rise of Kong. Smile for Me. Snow Bros Nick and Tom Special. SnowRunner. Sonic Colors Ultimate. Sonic Forces. Sonic Frontiers. Sonic Mania Plus. Sonic Origins Plus. Sonic Superstars. South Park Snow Day. South Park The Fractured But Whole. Space Invaders Forever. Spider Soars. Spinch. Splatoon 2. Splatoon 3. SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. SpongeBob SquarePants The Cosmic Shake. SpongeBob SquarePants The Patrick Star Game. Sports Party. Spyro the Reignited Trilogy. Scrush. Story of Seasons A Wonderful Life. Story of Season Friends of Mineral Town. Strayed Lights. Super Blood Hockey. Super Bomberman R in Japanese and Super Bomberman R2 in English. Super Bullet Break. Super Crazy Rhythm Castle. Super Dungeon Maker. Super Hydora. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Super Mario Maker 2. Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario RPG, and in Japanese. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. Super Meat Boy Forever. Super Mega Baseball 4. Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD. Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble. Super Retro Platformer Collection. Super Sammy Roll. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Super Epic. The Entertainment War. Badge Edition. Sword of the Vagrant. Tactics Ogre Reborn. Team Sonic Racing. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Cowabunga Collection. Temtem. Tetris Effect Connected. Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line. Them Fightin' Herds Deluxe Edition. They Bleed Pixels. This is the Police. This Way Madness Lies. Tin Hearts. Tokyo Dark Remembrance. Tomb Raider 1 through 3 Remastered. Tomba Special Edition. 2D and Top D. Totally Spies Cyber Mission. I remember watching this show as a kid. Trinity Trigger The Day 1 Edition. Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. Ugly. Ultra Mega Extra Party Challenge. Untitled Goose Game. Vegas Party. Very Very Valet. Vitamin Connection. WarioWare Get It Together. WarioWare Move It. We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie. Werewolf the Apocalypse Heart of the Forest. White Knight. Life Quest. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition. Wonderling DX. Zeo Drifter. Zikatrice or Zycatrice. Extreme Sports! You suck at parking. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Early Days Collection, and in Japanese. Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. Link Evolution. Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel Dawn of the Battle Royale. Let's Go Go Rush. Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel Psycho Battle Royale. And last but certainly not least, we have 30 in one game collection and 60 in one game collection. So, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. It's a lot of games. It's too many games, but it's been a lot of fun collecting since I first got the Switch OLED in, I think it was October 2021 at this point. Switch 2 is going to have slightly different formats for games, so I'm going to buy some Switch 2 games. I pre-ordered Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza, but I don't really know how many games I'm going to collect if not a lot of them are on the cartridge. So it'll be definitely a series I really need to play if I'm going to buy it on like Game Key card or digital download. But for the most part, it might not stop me from buying regular Switch games if they are going to be on cartridge. So that's that. Thank you again so much for watching. I don't know. Tell me about any of these games. I'd love to hear about them. But I'll see you very soon. Bye. your favorite, Cocomelon Play with JJ.